Welcome to ReKapt. This is gonna be a new show on the channel. At the end of every month, I'm gonna recap. You get it? Like recap, like the name. At the end of every month, I'm gonna recap what happened in the last month. If you feel like clicking off this video because the things I'm talking about are considered old news by the time you see it, I want you to know it's like the whole point of this. But yeah, let's get started.
Raise your yeah.
On January 19th, for about 20 minutes, TikTok was cancelled. And can I say, as an Australian, it was a great 20 minutes.
Rest of the world, it's James. I don't know if you guys can hear me or see me or if this is even going to work. I think I may have found a loophole while the rest of America is banned. Things are not good over here, and I have to make this quick before they get me.
I like to think that everyone put their phones down and held hands. But I mean, realistically, I imagine everyone just used Instagram Reels.
Today I'm going to scroll through Instagram until I come across a video of somebody dying, so I guess let's go.
The reason TikTok was taken down, I can give you a short version or a long version. The short version is Americans are dumb, and the long version is that Americans are old and dumb. You've probably seen that the trial kind of blows me away how unqualified the people that were representing America actually are.
Can you say with 100% certainty that TikTok does not use the phone's camera to determine whether the content that elicits a pupil dilation should be amplified by the algorithm?
What? The only face data that you'll get, that we collect, is when you use the filters to have, say, sunglasses on your face. We need to know where your eyes are. And
why do you need to know what the eyes are if you're not seeing if they're dilated?
And that data is stored on your local device and deleted after use if you use it for facial. Again, we do not collect body, face, or voice data to identify our users.
I find that hard to believe.
Not to mention the amount of times they made this guy repeat that he is Singaporean.
So, you said today, as you often say, that you live in Singapore. Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Have you ever been associated or affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party?
No, Senator. Again, I'm Singaporean.
I hope this makes sense. The TikTok ban felt like the new version of the Area 51 raid. When the Area 51 raid happened and it was so lackluster, so underwhelming, I kind of felt disgusted with myself that I ever thought it would happen. Like I felt ashamed that I thought America would have the backbone to do something like invade a military base. I kind of feel the same about them not having a backbone to stand by a decision like banning TikTok. I don't know. I just think it's shameful that it was down for 20 minutes. You may as well have just never done it. I thought it might be like when Vine shut down, if you remember that as well. You had a lot of these content creators that had to adopt new styles, go to new platforms, and I thought that was kind of nice. It's a shame the ban didn't stick. I really do like the thought of British people being able to say, at least we have TikTok.
Oh! I've played these games before!
Netflix's biggest show is back. The amount of nostalgia I got from seeing the original memes of Squid Game coming back.
Well, he went this way, and then he went that way, and then he went this way, and then I go this way, and then I go that way. Oh God! Oh my God!
What just happened? Did you just chuck the glass?
I'm dead.
And even just like the new Roblox memes, I don't know. This is one of the very few memes that I've enjoyed from this year so far. I didn't realize how long it had been since season 1. Season 1 came out 4 years ago. Oh, 2021 was 4 years ago. Fuck, I'm old. Have I watched Squid Game? Or at least the second season? No. Will I watch it? Probably not. I'm rewatching Victorious right now.
Wow, they're really soft. Nurses, feel these kids' feet. Everyone.
It's prom time. It's prom time. It's prom time. It's prom time. It's prom time.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I
don't even know where to start with Vex Bolts. If you don't know Vex Bolts, he's the guy who made the Let Him Cook meme. Remember that from like 2023? Well, this says it was made in 2010. Did he steal the bit?
In 2010, when a guy uploaded a video of him doing a dance move that he would call cooking to a song by rapper Lil B. He titled this video, Let That Boy Cook.
Ah, look, who cares? In case you don't know, there was supposed to be a mass unfollowing of Vex Bolts on New Year's Day, January 1st.
Excuse me, everybody. We are doing a Vex Bolts mass unfollowing. Leave me in 2024.
When people started hearing about this, a lot of people started following him just so they could unfollow him, and it would be, you know, even more people leaving him and 2024. You had people leaving these hilarious comments under his post. God, I could never get enough of these. You know, that one's kind of like that one. And hey, that one's kind of like that one. And that one. Oh my, and that one reminds me of this one. It was just, man, it got repetitive. Everyone else's comment sections on TikTok was filled with like this spread the word stuff, as if, you know, you were like the town crier letting everyone know, we must unfollow Vexbolts. In the weeks after this, his followers went back up from 3 million up to 5 million, so I don't think he was left in 2024. Plus, he's still making content. He's making content with like Sophie Rain and the Bop Squad. I think that's a future video, actually. I might talk about the Bop Squad in the future. But yeah, nothing changed. We moved.
Did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes?
Yes, I did. So I passed it on and brought it back to the crib.
Last year, an actress cuddled 100 guys in 24 hours and went viral for it. Then this documentary got released, and she was very emotional in the documentary, talking about how she kind of felt like she was an object and like she wasn't treated like a person. You had alphas across the world on their knees. How could this happen? How could a woman use their free will? I don't personally care about this. But I mean, if nothing else, it was kind of interesting that you could cuddle with 100 guys in 24 hours. That's something like 4 guys an hour, 1 guy every 15 minutes, if I'm doing my math right. I thought that was impressive. I think everyone was a little bit shocked when she decided not to just double down on this, but go 10 times and cuddle 1,057 men in 12 hours. That's more than one person a minute. How does that even, how? Look, I don't really know if I actually believe that she did that. That's what everyone's reporting, but that doesn't mean it actually happened. Like, did you have an official body count counter in the room? And was he or was he not on your payroll? I'm sure there was probably someone else in the room, like a camera guy, and I guess, sure, but like, I don't know if I believe it. Were you just letting everyone 200 damage one pump you? Is that, and then it's like, oh, sweet, they check in, check out. Like I said, they get one pumped and then they just leave. Is that how you built up 1,000? I don't know. I'm just calling a little bit of BS. Just a little bit. I don't really know if I believe this. You might have seen the lines for these things as well. That was kind of a meme on itself.
You guys ever believe that?
It reminds me of those old like Supreme store lines. Remember when the guy got the crowbar and the internet clowned him for being an idiot?
Why does everyone want the crowbar?
Because it's a fucking crowbar. Are you fucking serious?
What are you gonna do with it?
Fucking nothing, but I'm gonna own a fucking crowbar now, so that's the fucking shit. It's
so you've been waiting 10 hours for a crowbar that says Supreme?
Oh, I didn't even know it said Supreme. I just want fucking crowbar thing.
I'm sipping on promethazine with lean. I fell in love. I can't put down the cup. Can't put down the cup.
An Instagram influencer I've known for a little while called May the Force Be With RJ has gone down this weird rabbit hole recently. He used to make these like wholesome outfit videos, but he made this one video where he dressed up as Venom, and I remember it getting a lot more comments and a lot more interactions than normal. The main reason was because he shook his tongue. And ever since that video, he has not stopped shaking his tongue. Every single outfit is crossed with Venom. That's how he does it. He crosses it with Venom. It'll be like C-3PO crossed with Venom. And it's just C-3PO, but his tongue's out. And a lot of his fans, and I do mean fans, people enjoy this content. A lot of his fans have been asking him to stop doing this because it's weird and it kind of takes away from what the videos used to be. Someone recently went through his following because he follows like 5,000 people, and they found out he follows a lot of youth swim teams. And I don't know if he just followed a bunch of people and it's unfortunate that they are youth swim teams, but it's a little bit creepy to be following that many youth swim teams. And also the other questionable pages, like I have to blur what's on screen, but I think you can make out what you're looking at. There's also a theory that he's being forced to make this kind of creepy tongue out content by a legal guardian. I'm not really sure though. There's even more allegations about him as a person, the kind of things he's into, but I don't really feel comfortable talking about that without any real evidence. People are saying this guy's a creep. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. If I hear anything, of course, I'll talk about it.
Cooking with Unc! Cooking with Unc! Cooking with Unc! Cooking with Unc!
Cooking with Unc is like the prestige version of Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kaya is like this TikTok series about a woman named Kaya who you can cook with. Notable reasons people watch Kaya are for her average cooking abilities. However, Cooking with Unc, what's not to love? I love Unc. And I like to think Unc loves me. I don't have a crazy amount to say about Unc. I just enjoy these videos. His bit is he asks you to watch his food and then he walks away and the food burns. You'd think it gets repetitive, but I love Unc.
Tristan Tate pulled up a video, his favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling.
We're talking a little bit about my old friend Luke Belmar. If you don't know, 2 years ago, I made the terrible decision of criticizing Luke Belmar, and my video got blocked all across the world.
In the board game Guess Who, You start with all these people and you need to find someone that fits what you're looking for.
But it's nice to see this become a thing again. I think I'm still planning on making a longer video on him, so I do want to leave some of this stuff out, but there's a lot of lies behind this man. Luke Belmar is not actually Luke Belmar. Luke Belmar's name is Lucas Thies. You may think he's like this rich person that's earned all of this wealth. I mean, he earned his money, he just put it into cryptocurrency, made all his money off cryptocurrency, and now sells courses on that. He's not like this, I don't even want to compare him to Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate, but like, bro is not him. Bro is not, this is not your guy. He's just a man. He's just a dude that put money into cryptocurrency. I don't think there's anything special about Luke Belmar.
Hey, yo, chill the f out, yo. You sitting there playing with the
There's kids
I just want to merge all of these things into like a brain rot roundup. I don't really want to go through these individually. I strongly dislike every single one of these memes. We've gotten to a point in meme culture where a meme can exist for about 2 days before it's boring and old. Like, look at the Slide It In meme. I don't know if you've seen this, but it used to be like a gun to your head, name 5 DDG songs, pull the trigger, right? Then it became dick to your crack, name 1 Drake song, Slide It In gang. Like, we're starting to lose it a little bit here. And then recently it's just become, hey man, it's nice to see you, slide it in. This is why we can't have nice things. Either they've got to make it extreme and kind of ruin it because now every normal meme you see of that is like, oh, this is kind of boring. Or they've got to make so many of them in such a short amount of time that it dies even faster. The Chop Chin meme was like that. It had a shelf life of like 3 days. And the caption would just be like, oh, exercise? I thought you said extra fries. I feel like I'm reaching unk status. I just don't enjoy memes anymore, man. Even the frickin' Packet Yo meme, which has popped up in the last couple of days.
If you would just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo. There's kids in here who don't learn like that.
Bye.
They need to learn face to face. You're just getting mad because I'm pointing out the obvious and you're choosing.
You're wasting my time.
No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm telling you what you need to do.
Get out.
You want kids to come into your class, you want them to get excited for this, you got to come in here, you got to make them excited. You want a kid to change and start doing better, you got to touch his freaking heart. Can't expect a kid to change if all you do is just tell him.
I remember when this first came out, or at least I remember first seeing it like 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was 14. I thought this was like the deepest thing ever. I didn't think it was corny at all. I think I even showed my mom because I was just like, damn, he gets it. Now it's just being used as like Peter Griffin and Vexbolt memes. I just,
Do you guys sell packets?
Packets of what?
Packets, because I don't learn face to face.
What do you mean by packets?
My teacher's trying to teach me face to face, but I learn with packets.
He don't learn face to face. He learns with freaking packets.
The original video is from 2013. It's been 12 years. The guy in the video's name is Jeff Bliss. I'm pretty sure he still even reposts this now, even though he's like 30. Even the Chop Chin meme is from a couple years ago. Luke Belmar's main clip, that's from a couple of years ago. I'm sure there's like a great deep commentary I could make about how we're running out of memes and every meme's gonna get recycled because of how fast we're going through them. Truthfully, I just don't care. Our last slop slot, I like that, slop slot. Our last slop slot is for the new Planet of the Apes musical film. It's loosely based off the English pop singer Robin Williams. No, Robbie Williams just put out a biopic about his life, and I haven't seen it. I've heard it's good. I've also heard people say it's bad, so I mean, yeah. Do with that what you will. It's a movie about his life with the small detail that he's CGI'd in as a monkey. Why not? You know, I do kind of like the creativity. I think it's definitely weird. To be fair, he does kind of look like the CGI monkey. Like, you could have done worse with the CGI monkey. They could have got like Curious George. You know, this could have been objectively just terrible. But, you know, I do appreciate creativity in film. That being said, it's doing terribly in the box office. Last time I checked, I think it was at like 20% of the budget that they'd spent on it. They made like 20% back. I think it was 100 mil on the movie, and normally if you spend 100 mil making the movie, you spend even half of that on promotion, and the movie only made like 20 mil last time I checked. So yeah, the movie's probably going to lose a lot of money, but at least the chimpanzee does crack or whatever. Well, yeah, I think that's all we're going to do today. I thought about trying to include some stuff about Mr. Beast in this video with his Beast games, but I haven't watched them, and I'm not going to. I do think these thumbnails are kind of crazy for a family-friendly channel like Mr. Beast, but he's got some other shit going on. Well, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. I think in the future, these will be more longer, thought-out processes, but I don't know. I just wanted to have fun with the first one and talk briefly about little subjects I've been seeing. Yeah, I also want to give a shout out to Rabid Retrospective Games, whose gameplay is in this video. You know, I love shouting out smaller creators. Again, let me know what you guys think of this. It's something new. I am going to be doing this at least for the next 2 months, so hopefully I get a little bit better at it if this isn't great, but you know what? you made it this far, so it must be all right. Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, everything. I read all my comments, so even if you hate this video, just let me know. Anyway, guys, stick around. We got some good stuff coming up, and I really do appreciate you. All right, I'll see you next time.
Nurses, feel these kids' feet.